All right, we are live. Hopefully the audio is working. Let's check the audio. Check. Testing 1 2 3. Audio looks like it's working. I still did not put in my music to do the intro or the outro. I haven't done that this week because I've been sick the last 2 days. I took today and yesterday off because I still have the sniffles and I've been coughing up a bunch of gross stuff and sniffling up, getting rid of, emptying out these tissue boxes. And speaking about that, let me get that cleared out real quick. 1 second. So I could have a clean night. So tonight we're going to open up the Paradox Rift Obsidian Flames. I'm going to save these to the end for the last round. So these two guys are going to sit right over here. And we're going to compete against the other ones. Let me get the other monitor working. Sorry, I have not fully myself organized, but we'll get there. All right, let me do this here. Let me do the. Go for one of these, and then we're going to open up another one of these, and click on this. Giveaways. All right, there we go. Let me get this box open. Pika pulls. Hope you're getting more better. Yeah, I hope our pulls are more better tonight. Tonight was pretty rough. I mean, last week was pretty rough. 2 hits out of 12 packs, and one of the 2 hits came from like a 2-pack blister. That was pretty pitiful considering we opened up 2 Mega Lucario boxes that had 5 packs each. Got these little guys out of it, and got some, you know, some promo cards, but everything was doubles. So we got this little guy to open up here. I have 2 of these Hydreigon packs. We have 3 people in right now on the drawing, so if you want to get in. I have another one of these Hydreigon Dragapult boxes. I think these were like selling for like $50, seeing that they had 10 packs in there. So that took a hit. So hopefully we have something comparable in terms of hits tonight. I am hopefully desperately optimistic. I'm running out of. I need more of these sleeves and a binder for them. Big cards. That reminds me, I gotta do some ordering. I get paid tomorrow, so if anyone wants any packs, any of their cards shipped out tomorrow, or maybe next week. Tomorrow is the payday for that adventure. Alright, so we have Surging Sparks, Surging Sparks, Surging Sparks, Surging Sparks. Let me say one more. Surging Sparks. This means tonight might not be good hits, because I've seen not so good. Versus Twilight Masquerade. Alright, so what we'll do 1 round of Twilight Masquerade. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 packs of Twilight Masquerade. We have. It's only 8? We have. And we'll do 1 round, and then we'll do our last round of Paradox Rift versus Twilight Sparks and Masquerade. So we'll do 1 round. Let's start off with Twilight Masquerade, a 4-pack of Masquerade. Then we're going to do a Surging Sparks, and then we're going to come together on the last 2 with Surging Sparks, Twilight Masquerade, Obsidian Flames, and Paradox Rift. I have a stack of. I'll be doing that this second time next week as well. So we'll have another 2 random packs off the top of my stack for next week as well. So we'll be doing this twice. Let me see this. I have more room on my camera, so let's start off with Twilight. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll have the stack of, those are the hitbox cards right there. I put in some extra hitbox cards. So we have 42. We have 42 hitbox cards in there. So I put in some older stuff from my brother's collection that he discarded. Some old hollows that are worth maybe a couple bucks. They're not in tip-top best shape, but they're hits nonetheless. Here's some cards for future week that I have not put into a top loader. They might not be worth it. I might just give them they might be a joke hit maybe. Or maybe I have an Ember from 2011, Kling Clang Hollow from 2014, Zoro Arc from 2011, Ampharos from 2012, Pikachu from 2010, Black Star, that's a Black Star promo. And then I have 2 trashed, horrible condition drill burrs that are really bad. I mean, these will be the joke ones. These are like really bad condition, but they're hollows, and they are both from 2012. So I have those cards that will be thrown in there as well in the future. And I do have one of these guys remaining, 34 of 90. Oops, sorry, one of these guys remaining. Last one. The last one I gave, I think I gave it to. The last one I gave it to Pat. So Pat got one of the last ones I gave away. So these Dragapults go right here, and I have also. I have a fake $100 bill that I found trashed that I gotta take to the bank to confirm that it is fake, but it's a fake torn $100 bill that I found. That was my weekly journeys. But anyways, hey there, Brian. We have 10 people in. Thank you, Brian, for popping in. So we have 4 rounds. Let's do this. We'll close the entries in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing entries right now. Sharpen. Okay, so we copy. And then we gotta put in the names. Edit list. Paste. Alright. And we're gonna share the screen. There we go. We have Sharkfin, Poke Trainer Shane, Pika Pools, Arcade Masters, Rick for Leaf, Just Pika, a lot of Pikas, Poke Francis, Crane Claw Addicts, Brian, and Brian. Brian is a member, so he gets double the entries. We have only like 3 or 4 members remaining, and I appreciate every little bit. It helps out, you know, as I get my $100 check maybe twice a year. I do appreciate it. 1:23 sets on the clock. Let's do shuffles. How many shuffles shall we do? We'll start with let's start with 12 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And yes, Brian, I will definitely hook you up with the Twilight if we have anything. You active, cancel, confirm, and start. We have a 4-pack giveaway. And then I'm gonna go super full screen. Badoosh. Look through. You only need stuff from. Okay. Sweet. Well, I will look through my Twilight Masquerade tonight, and after all of this, and see what I can do to hook you up. If you guys are local, I would definitely hook you up with my reverses and regular hollows to help fill your master decks if you are local. But for those who are far away, can't do that well. If you win a pack, maybe I'll throw it in your stuff if you tell me what set, if it's within reason. 27 seconds. Twilight Masquerade round 1. I'm not playing Sunday, but I can swing by if you are. Yeah, I'll be there Sunday. Hopefully. Hopefully if I'm not ridiculously sick. Okay, we have Arcade Masters, Brian, Sharkfin, and Rick. Arcade Masters, Brian, Sharkfin, and Rick. Arcade Masters, Brian, Sharkfin, and Rick. Let me get the packs out. Arcade Masters, Brian, Sharkfin, and Rick. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got. We have 3-pack for Arcade, Part 3. Awesome. Pack 4 for Sharkfin. Second for Rick, and Brian gets 1. Sweet. Alright, hey there, young Brian. Alright, here we go. Let me get this thing back onto the other screen. Alright, let me get this back to regular race. We have 5 people in for next round. We have Rick, Poke Trainer, Shane, Just Pika, Sharkfin. We have 6, young Brian, and Trainer Glenn. Alright, here we go. Let's start with Sharkfin. Yeah, I had to take 2 days off. Slept most of today and most of yesterday. It helped a lot. I had a sore throat all yesterday. Today I just had a runny nose, and it was a beast. All right, just did NyQuil the first day. Today I just did NyQuil last night, and then I've just been toughened through it. Here we go. We have some Leafy Greens for Sharkfin, Emolga, Growlithe, Monferno, Nosepass, Aggron, Clefable, Cook, Eevee Reverse, Clefable Reverse, and a Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon EX. We have our first hit of the night for Sharkfin. Brian, if you notice any of these reverses, let me know, because you were needing some of these reverses, so let me know. Arcade Masters, here we go. Brian helped me complete my 151 with my reverses that I still needed, and ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's like a major miscut. Holy moly. That is a major miscut. It's like... Wow. Is that like every card? Oh, it's only that card too. Alright. So we have Arcade Masters. It looks like a hit too. Alright, Arcade Masters. We have a miscut hit. 97 cents. Unfortunately, I wrote it down, only wrote down the numbers. Okay, well, we have 79, 135 so far. Alright, here we go. Darkness. Chansey. Tangela. Clefairy. Shinx. Farigiraf. Jammin' Tower Man. That was lame. Glaceon. Morpeko, number 72. Floette, number 87. And a Dragapult, heavily miscut. Dragapult EX. That might be on a miscut binder special deal. Look at that. Didn't know the art goes that far out. Look at that. Alright, Rick VMAX. So far, we're tied with last week in the first 2 packs. Rick VMAX. $2.27. Not counting it being a miscut. It might be worth more because those are like 101s, right? People like collecting those things. All right, here we go. Centering on this one. Heavier to the right. All right. We have Psychic Energy. The last one looks like it's a regular holo. All right, here we go. Psychic Energy. Aron. Sandshrew. Chansey. Tangela. Farigiraf. Brayfort. Dripplin. Illumise, number 10, 167. Seaking, number 45, 167. And a Frostlass, number 53. Alright, last one for the first round for Brian. Alright, so we had sorry, Rick. Alright. Brian, let's see if Brian has anything. We have 11 people in. Alright. The last one looks like a regular holo. Sorry, got a peaky. Brian, we have some... Oh, yeah, seeing it's our regular holo, I won't look at the center. Heavy center to the right on that one. Metal. Girder. Sorry. Venipede. Aron. Sandshrew again. Cook. Clefable. Tetsugiri. Mighty Sienna. Reverse Larion, which is 121 of 167. And a... That was a reverse Mighty Sienna, which is 114 of 167. And a Heatran regular holo. Sorry, Brian. So, the winner of tonight's first round is Arcade Masters. Arcade Masters. Is it the same card? It's the same art. This is the same art for the promo for it. Just to show you. Promo for this Dragapult. Identical card, different set. This is PRE. Which one's PRE? Prismatic Evolutions. This is a prismatic version, and this is the Twilight Masquerade. And you can tell how off-center this is comparison. So, yeah. All right. So, Arcade Masters. Let's get Arcade Masters set up. Let me get his bag. Do I have a bag for Arcade? Let's find out. Nick. Shiner Ricardo. Please fix me, Kristen. Arpston. Pokemon Boys. Let's hop on. Team Pokemon. Jake. I haven't talked to Jake. Antonia. Baby Jace. Trainer Glenn. Espolo. ID Gaming. Sharkfin. Arcade Masters. Arcade Masters. I need another bag for you. Let me get a marker. Bag one. Arcade Masters, you got your second bag here. So give me two numbers between 1 and 42. We have 11 tickets for next round, 11 people in. Thank you all for watching. So we need two numbers between 1 and 42. That light reflection makes it look like it has a white corner. May I have the last two cards from the deck? Last two cards. Alright, last two. from the bottom of the deck. Boom, boom. Alright, these two cards are, you got Reshiram from Journey Together and SQB. So you have a special Reshiram EX from a Journey Together with that little tag on there, and a SQB. I like that big old, big old forehead. SQ. There you go, Arcade Masters. Alright, we have 2 rounds remaining. This time we're going to do We're going to do Searching Sparks. Oh wow, look at this. Alright, let's try to find, let's get a space. Actually, let me do this. I'm going to grab that Surging Sparks. I'll grab this one right here. Change the recipe so we have more of, pretty face. Last second change. Alright, we have 4 packs. We've done this. Let's close the entries in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing entries right now. 12 people in. Copy. Alright, here we go. We're going to do names, edit list, paste. And we do Brian. Alright, here we go. We're done. I'll show you guys the screen. Okay, so we have Rick, Poketrainer Shane, Just Pika, Sharkfin, Trainer Glenn, Young Brian, Poke Francis, Crane Claw, Red, Arcade Masters, Pika Pika Pulls, Brian Florida, and Brian. We have 3 Brians in there. And 1, 2, 3. Set this thing up, and we're gonna do. Let's do 24. Let's do 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Start it up. Okay, so you have 1 in 40 chance of getting something. Well, you have 2 in 40 chance of getting something if you win a round. Some hits are worth a couple bucks. Some hits are worth $1 or less. Mostly $1. Here we go. I'm gonna go super full screen. All right, here we go. Water. Close the old one. Yeah, I could close it. I'll do it as soon as this raffle's over. Sorry about that. Here goes for the final 10-second push. Here we go, guys. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright, we got Poketrainer Shane, Pika Pika Pulls, Young Brian, and Crane Claw. So I have a new card I have to make for Young Brian because I don't have Young Brian in here before. Oops, sorry. Press the button. Alright, so close the screen. Press the wrong button. Alright, cancel this. Okay, we're going for the last round. Let me write down Young Brian. Let me get Poketrainer Shane, Pika Pika Pulls up. Poketrainer Shane, Pika Pika Pulls. Poketrainer Shane. Crane Claw. Let me write down Young Brian. 9889. Alright, let's see where the positions are. Alright, Pika Pulls is picking position number 1. Alright, where are the other people here? Did they put anything in here? Crane Claw wants 3. Alright, so I need Young Brian and Poke Trainer Shane. Poke Trainer Shane is picking number 2. Young Brian, is Young Brian saying anything? He says shark. Why did he say shark? Thank you, shark. Okay, say thank you, shark. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Let's start off with Pika Pulls. Pika Pulls. Alright. Centering on this one looks heavy to the left. Edge looks a little cut, a little weird. I don't know if you could see that. It's a little rough cut there. Alright, here we go. We have some water energy. Siglith, Duraludon, Sizzlipede, Yamask, Annihilate, Gravity Mountain, Doug Trio, Xerneas Reverse, Bronzong Reverse, Kilowattrel. We have more hits tonight than we had last week. 3 hits tonight. There we go. Poke Trainer Shane, here we go. These are all Surging Sparks. Yes, they are all Surging Sparks. Last round's going to have 1 Twilight Masquerade, 1 Surging Sparks, 1, I think, Paradox Rifts, and Obsidian Flames. Alright, here we go. We have some Leafy Greens for Poke Trainer Shane. Execute, Swablu, Rotom, Vibrava, Annihilate, Gravity Mountain, Doug Trio, Slakoth Reverse, Dusk Ball Reverse, and a Palkia Hollow. Sorry about that, Poke Trainer Shane. Crane Claw, here we go. Pikachu hunt. Yeah, if we could get the Pika Butt. Yeah, if we pull the Pikachu tonight, I'll tag Kiki, and he'll probably be very, very angry. I'll be very thankful that someone got it at least. But heavy center to the left, whitening at the top corner. All right. Ooh, I see pink. So we have a spec, as they call it. We have some fire. So there's a hit here. It's considered a hit. Simisear, Esper, Shellos, Slakoth, Lysia's Appeal, Paldean Tauros, Technical Machine Floorite, Energy Search Pro Reverse, whatchamacallit, A-Spec, Silladirge. So we have 1 hit here. Heavy centered on the bottom. There's a little scratch on the surface top. we go. Young Brian. Young Brian, here we go. Can young Brian pull it off? Energy is 61 cents. So 50, so far, Energy Search is winning right now by a dime and a few pennies. All right, centering on this one. Oh, is it just this edge? Okay, that's not this. Oh, the next one is. This one has some bad edges. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. That edge is bad. All right, so centering is heavy to the left. All right, here we go. All right, we have for young Brian some Metal Energy, Quaxwell, Morlul, Helioptile, Capsicid, Armel Rouge, Azumarill, Pashoberry, Zangoose Reverse, Glimmet Reverse, and Chine-Pow. This Glimmet has a rough edge. Alright, so the winner goes to Crane Claw for a 61-cent card. Crane Claw Addicts gets the win on this round. Alright, let me go get his. Alright. Crane Claw, you need to give me your address so I could ship stuff to you. Alright, here we go. Crane Claw, let me find your bag. There you go. Crane Claw, give me two numbers between 1 and 7. Okay, here we go. 1 and 7. So I grabbed a stack from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm shifting this into the middle. Right, here we go. Alright, you got a Kabutops Hollow from 2009. And a Stonejourner V. So I think that's worth a couple bucks. So that's Kabutops, level 59, number 4 of 99, back in 2009. There we go. Crane Claw, your bag is full, so I gotta get another bag for you next round if you win. Alright, this is the last round, so we're gonna have Twilight, Surging Sparks, Paradox Rift, and Obsidian Flames. So I'm going to put it like that. Alright. So far tonight, we have pulled a total of, counting the hits, we've had about $4 in hits. About $4 in hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits and 2 promo cards. So we have $2 and change. I mean, probably about $6 and change. All right, from $50 to $60. All right, cool card. Hit that like. Thank you so much, Chris Elsa. Exclamation point, Mr. Mika, get yourself in on the very last round. I'm going to close the entries in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing entries right now. My voice is about to go. Copy. Alright, here we go. Share my screen. Alright, we have Rick, Young Brian, Pokey Francis, Pika Pika Pulls, Just Pika, Shark Fin, Crane Claw, Arcade Masters, Pokey Trainer Shane, Trainer Glenn, Chris Salsa, welcome back Chris, and Red. We're done. I'm going to set this up. We'll shuffle this 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Cancel and confirm. And I'm going to give away the code cards. If you want the code cards, put in your information. We'll remember that you have to yeah. $50 seconds. Here we go. Let me give you guys full screen, or somewhat of a full screen. $15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Pokey Francis, congratulations. Alright, Pokey Francis, Just Pika, Young Brian, and Trainer Glenn. Alright, so let's find these people. We have Young Brian, Trainer Glenn. There we go. We gotta go top. Pokey Francis and Just Pika. Just Pika, Pokey Francis. Alright, let's see where you guys put yourself. Positions. Let me get the screen back to where we are at. Position 1 is Twilight Masquerade, position 2 is Paradox Rifts, position 3 Surging Sparks, and position 4 Obsidian Flames. Can these 2 cards do that? Alright, so make sure that you tell me what position you want. Pokey Francis, Just Pika wants 3, so get Surging Sparks. Just Pika wants 3. Anybody else? I still need Pokey Francis, Trainer Glenn, and Young Brian to tell me what position they want. Let me know what position. I see you guys saying you're here, but tell me Obsidian for Trainer Glenn. Okay. So I still have Pokey Francis and Young Brian. Pokey Francis is picking number 1. Young Brian, you're going to get position number 2. That was what was left. All right, we're going to start off with Twilight Masquerade and Surging Sparks. We're going to Pokey Francis, Just Pika, and then the last 2 cards are the 2 random packs I picked up. Hopefully they have something. If not, then this box actually is pretty decent in hits. Not in good in value. Horrible in value. $50 box for $6 in hits. No. All right, Pokey Francis. Here we go. All right, centering on this one. Whitening in the bottom corner, heavier center to the left. All right, we have Fighting Energy, Emolga, Growlithe, Monferno, Nosepass, Handheld Pack, Van, Dripline, Rillaboom, Reverse Teal Mask Ogerpon, Reverse Goldeen, and a Munkidori. So if Brian is paying attention, that was number 95, 44, and 24. If he's looking for those reverses. Alright, sorry. No hits on that one for Pokey Francis. Sorry about that. Young Brian. Oh, it was just Pika. Alright, centering on this one looks whitening on the corner, bottom two corners, a little heavier to the bottom. Oh, I got my gold Lucario back from GameStop today, and sadly, I didn't pick it up. I'm picking it up tomorrow. Sadly, it was a 9. So, all that work for nothing. So, it's probably better just to keep it unsealed. Alright, we have some water energy for just Pika. More Lull. Helioptile. Capsicid. Siglief. Espathra. Clemont's Quickwit. Kilowattrel. Reverse Zarude. Reverse Volcarona. And Eternatus Hollow. So, that was it for this Surging Sparks versus Twilight Masquerade. So we have these 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. These 4 hits. These 4 hits right here. Well, these 4 hits outdo the 2 possible hits in this one. We'll find out right now with Young Brian. Young Brian, first time on tonight, winning a few rounds. Congratulations, Young Brian. That opened up super easy. That was a little suspicious. Alright, the edges on this one has some... There's some edge damage on this thing. That's not good. So this pack had taken a fall, apparently. Alright, we have some electric energy for Young Brian. Zubat. Natu. Purloin. Mindfu. Pinkaton. Tatsugiri. Earthen Vessel. Professor Sada's Vitality Reverse. Gargankle Reverse. And a Espathra. I like the art on that, at least. I do like the art. Sadly, it's not the hit that we're looking for. Espathra. No hit out of the one of the 2 packs. So we need to find $6 hit to win tonight for my loose packs. Let's see if Trainer Glenn gets something. If no one wins anything in this round, I'll do a duck race for you 4, and you guys still have a chance. You still have a chance for the 4 that won this round, won a spot in this round. You still have a chance. And this is where an editor would say, so you think there's a chance. Alright, here we go. Alright, centering, whitening in the bottom corner, whitening in the bottom corner. Centering looks heavier to the left. Alright. Alright, Trainer Glenn. Can Trainer Glenn save us? Rhyme, Rockruff, Wiglet, Shuckle, Skarmory, Linoone, Probopass, Reverse Finizen, Reverse Baltoy, and a Thunderous, which means this round was a dud. Which means we'll do a 4-person pack bet. Well, I'll do it this way. 4-person duck race, and the winner will get a chance to double their hits with the Stellar Crown. So the winner of the duck race will get, if this pack has a hit, you'll get double the hits. That means 4 hits out of the hitbox. There we go. How about that? Alright, so let's do another duck race. Let me get this back here. If you guys are still here, that is. Okay, let's do back to duck race. Red list. So we have Young Brian. Trainer Glenn. Pika, and Pokey Francis. Alright, so I made it quick. You guys get to see this. We have 4 people on there. Young Brian, Glenn, Pika, and Francis. Made it quick for me to type it. I'll shuffle this. I'll shuffle this 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Start up. So Poke Trainer Shane and Young Brian, I'll give you I'll get you a bag. I'll split the code cards together with you guys. 1 minute, 1 second. Seconds. Get a bag out for just Pika. Alright, Young Brian, what's that bag? Oh, looks like Francis won. Pokey Francis. Congratulations, Pokey Francis. Yay! Alright, Pokey Francis. So, Pokey Francis, let me find your bag. Do I have a bag? Let's see, do I have a bag? Oh, Pokey Francis, here we are. So, okay, Pokey Francis, let's open up this pack. See if we have a hit for you. If you have a hit, I'll give you 4 hits out of the hit box. This opens up a little bit wonky. Feels a little thicker than normal. That's what, right. Here we go. Centering, heavy is to the left and to the top. Alright, here we go. Pokey Francis. Can Pokey Francis get 4 hits out of the hit box if we get a hit here tonight? Here we go, we have some fighting. Ponyta. Cubone. I like that Cubone. I like that for myself. Milcery. Glameow. Deontay. Slowking. Okaberry. Low-Kicks Reverse. Pansear Reverse. And Alcremie. Another dud round. Wow. So, sorry. 2 hits. Give me 2 numbers between 1 and 38. Give me 2 numbers between 1 and 38. You do have a bag that has code cards in it. Unless you don't want the code cards, and I could give those away. So give me 2 numbers between 1 and 38. Nine and 38. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Just double checking if my numbers are right. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and 38. I was correct on my numbers. Alright, here we go. 2 cards, 2 hits. You got a Gape Jaw Bog and a Reshiram from Black and White. Nice, look at that. You got 2 good hits, actually. Is that from Black and White? This is 2011. So we've got a Reshiram and a Gape Jaw Bog. Gold from Collector's Realm. Give away the code cards, please. Okay, no problem, Pokecards. They will be added to the pile for those who want them. So we have Young Brian that wanted them and Poke Trainer Shane. So, alright, Poke Trainer Shane and Young Brian. So Young Brian, I have one for you. Get in my Discord if you want to get the code cards sent to you, or I could mail them to you eventually. But Poke Trainer Shane, I'll get him separated as well. So I'm going to split them in half right now. So Poke Trainer Shane, we got 1. There we go. Don't mail them. Okay. Get in my Discord, exclamation, go into the description of this on my Discord, and I could send you a private message with a picture of the cards with the code on them. But you have your cards right here. I'll save that for after tonight, and this is, I will be saving this for, I've already given tons of code cards to Poke Trainer Shane, so we have he has a bunch of codes he'll get them tonight. So anything else? I think that's it. So I hope everyone has a great night. God bless you all. I'll talk to y'all next week. I'll be on tomorrow night probably playing some Destiny or maybe Minecraft, or maybe I might do some drawing. Depends on how I'm feeling. Right now I don't have much to put out. I'm usually trying to take in some energy. That's why I don't put much art out, because I am pretty much barely running through it, operating on fumes. So yeah, mail yours. You want me to mail yours? You want me to mail you code cards? Seriously? Okay, because Customs charges a certain percentage on the code cards. Because you're in Canada, they charge on the code cards. They charge you a certain tax on them. I know that they charge in Malaysia, and in Brazil. They charge like 10 cents a card, and then they do tax off of that. So just a warning, Poke Trainer Shane. But I can put it on there, but they'll charge you taxes on it. So let me find your bag. I need to make another bag for you then. Alright, there you go. I didn't play. Okay, do you want me to do you want the code cards, Young Brian, or do you want me to give those away, or do you want to keep them? Because I'll put them in Poke Trainer Shane's bag because I split it even. If you don't want them, I'll gladly give it to you. I don't know if Young Brian is still here. I think he's he's not here, so I'll just leave it here. Yeah, go on Discord. I'll go on my Discord and I can send you the pictures of them. Anyways.